Hello, you're very welcome to Donnybrook for this first round of the Leinster Schools Senior Cup on a Tuesday afternoon. The red, black and yellow of CBC Monkstown, as you can see. Healthy crowd. Buses left Monkstown Park about 45 minutes ago, and all the students making their way to the stand here in Donnybrook for this first round match against St. Gerard's. Two schools very close in proximity, and in terms of standard as well over the last few years, there wouldn't be a huge amount between them, and we're looking forward to an interesting Leinster Schools encounter this afternoon. It's a decent afternoon for it, despite the cold temperatures over the last couple of weeks. We've a nice sunny afternoon. The pitch 4G surface pristine as always in Donnybrook, the home of Wesley and Bective Rugby Club here in Dublin. And both sides just finishing the warm-up out on the back pitch as we speak. We're about 11 minutes away from kick-off.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You're all very welcome to Energy O'Clock this afternoon for today's Bank of Ireland sponsored first round senior cup tie between CBC Monkstown and St. Gerard's Bray. Here are your teams. First, CBC Monkstown. Number 15, Roman Mahan.
So look at the Monkstown starting 15 to take to the pitch then. In front row, Nathan Ocampo, Lewin Maloney and Christopher O'Toole at tight head prop. Second row is Matthew Shaw and Tom Reynolds, and the back row of Cian O'Donnell at blind side, Louis Cal at open side, and Charlie Mara, their Irish under-18 schools number 8 at the back of the scrum. Half-backs, captain Owen O'Hanlon and Conor Broderick pulling the strings in the back line. The centre partnership of Milo Quinn and Luke Power, and a back three of Cal trainer Russell on the left wing, Ben Sharp on the right, and Ronan Mahan at full back. Head coach Stanley McDowell and director of rugby former Sea Point and Old Belvedere player Carl Miller. So that was the Monkstown team. What about St. Gerard's then? Front row, Henry Doyle at loose head, Kieran Garrity at hooker, and Owen McCall at tight head prop. In behind in the second row is Robert Hughes and Conal Loon, with the back row of Oscar Cobb at blind side, Turlock McCracken Brown at open side, and Martin Sweeney at number 8. The half-backs then, Josh Buckley and captain Kieran Foley at fly half. In the centre, it's Nathan Hart and Ross McRae, with a back three of Harry Balfe, Alton Woods on the right wing, and Zenon Chambers at full back. And they are coached by Charlie Malherbe, with Danny Kearney in charge of the forwards and Cormac Foley taking charge of the backs.
Number 5, Conal Lunn. Number 6, Oscar Cobb. Number 7, Turlock McCracken Brown. Number 8, Martin Sweeney. And the replacements, number 16, Jack McGovern. Number 17, Ryan Moore. Number 18, Oisin Denver. Number 19, Finn Rankin. Number 20, Luke Cannon. Number 21, Cody Fitzpatrick. Number 22, Hugh Gilmore. And number 23, Ronan Kelly. Our referee today is Killian Hogan. Assistant referee number 1 is Dan Wallace. First referee number 2 is Chris Reynolds. And the fourth official is James Steele.
So out comes CBC Monkstown then, first out of the changing room onto the pitch, and they are led by their captain Owen O'Hanlon at scrum half. Couple of Irish schools internationals in the team, close-knit unit, and they'll be hoping to book their place in the next round against St. Gerard's. Beside me, former Leinster and Ireland James Tracy. Look, it's a long time since you were in Ireland school, but first round nerves, the atmosphere of the cup, the schools here. I mean, look, this is as good as it gets if you're playing schools rugby.
Yeah, this is the first real taste of what it feels like to play on the big stage. Some of the best memories that I had anyway were out here, but also your first kind of feeling of pressure, that feeling of playing in front of your family, your friends, and what it means. But what a challenge for the lads, and there is nothing better than going to war with your schoolmates.
Absolutely, yeah. Out onto the pitch, CBC Monkstown. I have to confess a slight bias here. I did go to Monkstown. I told James I'm going to do my absolute best to be as neutral as possible. You just tell me to shut up if I'm being too red on this one, right?
Listen, we won't hold it against you. We all have our biases. That's how we have to roll.
So Monkstown just going through their last few seconds warm up then, before waiting for St. Gerard's to take to the pitch. Decent crowd here as well from both schools, as you would expect. Not too far for either side to come. Monkstown all boys school and co-ed of St. Gerard's in the mountains there in County Wicklow. So out comes St. Gerard's then, taking every single second of that time allotted before kickoff. We're second in after the warm-up, second out onto the pitch, and they'll walk all the way over towards our home support. It's a slow and steady march, and they all look like they mean business out there. Small school, wouldn't have a huge number to pick from, neither would CBC, to be fair. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top after 80 minutes here. So we're almost ready to go. First round of the Leinster School Senior Cup. Monkstown against St. Gerard's are going to switch ends. Beautiful afternoon for conditions, absolutely perfect as well. And I know two teams just going through the league form would like to throw the ball around a bit, so hopefully we'll see a few tries here.
Yeah, let's hope Monkstown's bit of the warm weather training they had in their trip to Salou at the end of September is going to pay dividends. As you said, yeah, a small enough side, but they'll look to move the ball around and hopefully use that to their advantage.
So referee, man in the middle, is Killian Hogan to take charge. It'll be Monkstown to get us underway. And it'll be our full-back, Ronan Mahan. Two Irish Schools internationals to keep an eye out for. Number 8, Charlie Marr, at the back of the scrum for Monkstown. And their left wing, Cal Trainer Russell as well. Both with a lot of potential and earmarked to be involved in the Irish underage setup from an early age. So let's see if they can make an imprint on this as Monkstown get us underway. Bit of sunshine on that far side of the pitch. Early tackle goes in. Clean take from Nathan Harder, did well in the sunshine. Martin Sweeney crashing onto it. Penalty though against Monkstown. Not rolling away after the tackle. First penalty goes to St. Gerard's.
Yeah, just not rolling away there in the back of the tackle. Very good setup by Gerard's early on with the two ruckers in early and a good place back. So they got a bit of momentum now and they get to exit.
Decent touch far side of the pitch. First line of the game. Bit of nerves for the hooker here. You want to hit the mark first time out, James?
Yeah, always the way. You just want to get an easy call first off, but yeah, you see how the defence lines up and you're hoping that they give you the front free and just take it off the mark and off you go.
Nothing too complicated. I'm sure you've overruled a few the first time. No, just give me number 2 ball. Yeah. Straight down the throat.
The ref's never right with the crooked calls either. Always wrong.
Let's see how Gerard's get on here. The throw from Gerard, vice captain. Clean one as well. Decent take. And a chance to move it here. Josh Buckley, the scrum half. Nice wrap around. Look at the numbers out wide. It's been intercepted. And Monkstown put it through. Chased on the right here from Ben Sharp. As I got it to touch the flag is up. It's a brilliant kick.
Monkstown, interesting there off the first of the line out, decided not to engage in the maul with someone going around. So it seems like they're going to have a few tricks up their sleeves here and a big opportunity in the 5-metre line.
Superb kick, pressure on St. Gerard's back 3. Harry Balfe went back there, but the ball was in touch. And it'll be Monkstown's throw. What a chance this is. So, Luan Maloney to throw. It's a full complement in the line out for Monkstown. Let's see if they use the power that they have up front here. They think they might be too strong for the St. Gerard's back. It's back with the hooker. Luan Maloney has control of the ball. He's about a metre short now. Trying to get that low body position. He's going to be short. Can he place the ball back or has he lost it? Gerards have managed to get turnover ball. So
great job by Gerards there. They actually gave Monkstown the front. Monkstown took it. They pinned them using the touchline as an extra defender and were able to hold them up and get that crucial turnover. Need to exit now and make up for that unforced error in midfield.
Yeah, just a bit of a red line fever, wasn't it, from Lou Maloney, the hooker. He just probably should have turned and placed it at the back, but I don't know if he actually knew how far he was away from the line.
Yeah, it's a tough one because you're that close, but you can't really see the outside defenders coming in that are going to block you from getting the ball back. So
yeah,
I've been that soldier a few times.
Yeah, it won't be too hard on him. Scrum's going to reset. front rows here. It's O'Campo, Maloney and O'Toole from Monkstown against Henry Doyle, Keane Garrity and Owen McCall for St. Gerard's. Bit of a mess at the moment. Gerards get the first scrum penalty, and that's huge for the Gerards pack, and they get a chance to exit here. It's going to be played just outside the 22. And Gerards will have it back. So the first real attacking chance for CBC Monkstown comes to nothing. Just see Carl Miller on the sideline here, director of rugby with Monkstown, just giving a couple of instructions to the Monkstown hooker, Lewin Maloney. It's Gerardy to throw. Clean take. And ball off the top as well. Lovely pass from Buckley. Into the midfield they go. Taken by Sweeney. It's a hard man to put down, the big number 8 for St. Gerard's. Not the best pass that Buckley's ever thrown. But Monkstown offside, and another penalty. So discipline for problem for Monkstown at the moment. That's 3 penalties they've given away.
Yeah, and I feel like Gerard's is just going to have to stop with the unforced errors when they have possession. They've done well to kind of weather this storm, but need to find touch here.
It's a huge boot again. That's an absolutely massive kick from Kieran Foley. This is a bit of a concern for Monkstown. You just see Charlie Myers, their Irish Schools International, down receiving some attention on his leg, and he looks to be in a lot of discomfort. It'll be a massive blow to lose him so early in the game.
Yeah, you need your big players on the big days, so CBC won't be happy to see this. Brother Cormac Foley also has a big Leinster player, scrum half.
Yeah.
So was an absolute giant kick there, and then they're just outside the 22 now, Gerard. So there's a huge opportunity to attack here. Let's hope they can string something together. If we remember, Monkstown stood off the last maul, so it'll be interesting to see this game of chess what Gerards do with their attack.
Yeah, Cormac Foley backs coach, and you can see where the big boot from Kieran comes from as well. To see Mar, it looks like he's trying to shake off whatever knock he picked up on his leg. Gerards were 2 out of 4 in the league campaign, so a decent enough return. They played Kilkenny in the league quarter-finals and they lost by 10 points to 8, just 1 score in it in the quarter-final.
Gone for a 6-man line out here with a forward at halfback, so interesting to see whether it's a breakout play or a maul.
Again, the sun causing 1 or 2 problems on the right-hand side of the pitch there. I'm still waiting for Charlie Marr to get patched up and get on with things. Looks like he's okay. So Garrity again, was that straight? Referee says yes, taken once again by Conal Lunn. And there's no engagement from Monkstown, and Gerards have taken full advantage.
Gerards did a great job there of communicating to the ref that the ball was still at the front, which means the ball can still keep moving forward and then they can move back.
Up the middle they go, inside centre, Nathan Hart, good crash ball, looking to recycle quickly. Gerards, not too many options out wide, all kind of clustered in the middle of the park at the moment. There for Foley. Calling for it this time, and he gets it now. 2 on his outside, back inside it goes. Crash ball. Did that go forward? No, quick pop loose. CBC Monkstown having to defend now. Zenon Chambers recycles the ball. There for Buckley. Another good carry. Monkstown having to realign. Gerard's fans on the left-hand side of the pitch, roaring them on. Sweeney again. So hard to put down. He's still on his feet, Sweeney. Now they go left. It's a long pass out to the wing. The fullback, Chambers. Chambers 1-on-1. And Chambers touches down in the corner. Zenon Chambers for Gerrards gets the first try of the game after 6.5 minutes. 1-on-1, brilliant finish.
Beautiful pass from Buckley. He sees it open on the blind side. I thought maybe it could have gone through the hands, but anyway, brilliant finish. Give that guy a 1-on-1 and he's probably going to score.
Brilliant start for Gerrards. They weathered the early storm from Monkstown with a line out of the driving maul, but came straight back down, and they've got 5 points on the board and the conversion attempt from the corner. Perfect kicking conditions this afternoon. There's no wind whatsoever. Beautiful dry calm day, and we've already seen what he can do with the ball in hand with the boot. What about the conversion? No problem with the distance. No, it's left and wide. So it stays 5 points to nil. Good start from St. Gerard's though.
Yeah, 2 really good early carries from Chambers. That try was created by a bit of intelligence from the line-out forwards, whoever the line-out leaders are for Gerrards, and understanding what Monkstown were trying to do and not being spooks.
So the restart again from Ronan Mahan from Monkstown. That's gone forward and into the hands of a Monkstown player. Chance now to strike back. If they can get hands on the ball here, that's exactly what they do. Big carry, I think, by the tight head, Christopher O'Toole. And it goes to the hooker, Maloney. And ball there for O'Hanlon, the captain from Monkstown. Options both sides here. Right they go. Here is Charlie Marr, showing no ill signs of that leg injury picked up early on. Nice short pop there from Cian O'Donnell. Big tackle, and it did go forward, so no advantage coming to St. Gerard's. Gerard's defending, one-on-one tackles. They're making those tackles at the moment.
Yeah, they look like they're dominant both sides of the ball, to be honest. It was actually on for that short tip, but unfortunately just wasn't really expecting it. Yeah, you can see they're going for 2-man hits, Gerard's in defence, and it's hard to attack against when you're just doing one-out passes. So hopefully Monkstown can move them around a little bit more.
Another bit of attention to one of the Gerrard's players this time. Monkstown get into a huddle. Monkstown in the middle of a rebuilding process, if you like it, with their rugby programme. Started off last year, and as I mentioned, Carl Miller is in as director of rugby. We've got Sam McDowell as well involved, and just, I guess, trying to put an emphasis back on the Senior Cup team. Had some good players over the last few years. Again, not the biggest of schools, but seem to have a pretty tight-knit unit, and James mentioned that trip to Spain at the start of the season, a bit of a team bonding session.
Yeah, I think some of my best memories are from those away days, and that's how you build the deeper connections and also grow as a team together. It's a great idea, and great to see that they're putting the work in before the season starts.
Absolutely. Bit of a mess of a scrum there at the moment. There's a feed from Buckley. Gerrard's have it. Take it to the gain line. Foley, well tackled. Really good hit. And a Monkstown inside centre, Milo Quinn. There's Sweeney again. This time makes no ground. Charlie Marr up and pouncing on his opposite number to put him down. 2 good tackles from Monkstown. Still Gerrard's carrying into contact. Back in the pocket. Another big boot. Here's Mahan. Ronan Mahan underneath it, trying to break the tackle. Ball there for O'Hanlon. Just trying to spot a bit of room in behind here. Back there goes Balfe. And a clean take from Balfe. He's one-on-one here, trying to back his pace. Balfe straight into contact. And he's brought down by Cian O'Donnell. And Monkstown win the penalty, not releasing on the ground. The winger got isolated, and that's the result.
Yeah, Gerard's not exiting very well. Even off first phase, they seem to be choosing to do 3 or 4 phases before they get rid of the ball. Especially when you're playing against good poachers, you're nearly better, to be honest, doing 1 phase and get the ball out of your own half.
So Monkstown go for touch on the penalty. Line out inside the 22. Maloney to throw. Clean possession. Transfer to Louis Cahill. Another break from the captain. O'Hanlon is trying to go all on his own. Still there for Monkstown. Maloney acts the scrum half. Out it goes to Tom Reynolds. Quick ball needed now. Maloney leaves it for his scrum half. He's back on his feet. Monkstown trying to put it through the backs here. Gerard's look like they've enough numbers. Ronan Mann swallowed up in the tackle. Good defence by Gerard's. Quick pick though. Taken in by Broderick. Short pass. Here's Quinn. Trying to go through the inside centre. Ball there for O'Hanlon. Gerard's get the penalty. Not releasing on the ground. And again, Monkstown putting themselves in a decent position, but just the unforced error really, and Gerard's with a chance to clear.
Yeah, that's what you need for your number 7 when your back's against the wall, coming up with a big turnover. Interesting, 80% of turnovers come from the inside of where the ball came from, and he tracked on inside, like you see Josh trying to flare there for Ireland, and great steal.
See Martin Sweeney there getting a bit of attention. So Kieran Foley finds touch. It'll be a line out to St. Gerard's.
Gerard need to keep it simple here. Simple, easy ball, 1 phase and kick it, or kick it straight away. Need to relieve some pressure.
Well, Monkstown get up to steal. Brilliant steal from Matthew Shaw, gets a hand to it. Monkstown have possession back. Ball there for O'Hanlon. Charlie Marr, nice hands. Backs and forwards. Chance to put this wide. Ben Sharp, the winger, comes in field. Tackled by Zenon Chambers, a try scorer, but Monkstown have knocked it on again. And too many unforced errors. Some really good tackling now from St. Gerard's first time out.
Yeah, I like the way the Monkstown backs are sweeping from side to side. You see a lot of professional teams doing that now. Just the unforced errors are absolutely killing them. I think if they just keep at the line doing those tip passes but holding on to them, they'll start causing Gerard's a bit of trouble.
Ball a little bit slow to come back to the feet of Martin Sweeney. Oh, lovely step from the big man. He's had a brilliant game so far, Martin Sweeney. Ball's there for Buckley. Out it goes. Now Foley looking to get the backs going. They might have an overlap here if they can push this one wide. Ross McRae takes it into contact. Buckley again, looks for Foley, tries a little offload to Robert Hughes, second row forward with the white scrum cap. And it's back with their scrum half. Here's Conal Lunn. It's been a stalwart in the line out so far, the big second row. Buckley, little half break, and almost got away. Back on his feet, entitled to play the ball, but did he release it? No. And St. Gerard's, too much talking back to the referee. They've lost another 10 metres.
I think I feel a little bit hard done by there. I'm not sure he was held, but unfortunately, you got to listen to the ref. And when he makes his decision, he's not going to change his mind, no matter how much you feel it.
No, definitely not. So, chance for Monkstown if they can find touch from here. Right bang in centre of the pitch. No chances taken, and they'll have a line out. Clean take again from Matthew Shaw, and Monkstown trying to set them all. Forward they go, almost at the 22. Got to stay away from the touchline. And they get the penalty. An opportunity. A couple of the younger faces in the crowd.
Monkstown's maul seems to be going well. I can see them going again here with a good kick. Well, they're 8 metres out now. They seem to be getting a bit of change in and around the front, minus that very first maul of the game. So we'll see if they can come up with something here.
Yeah, they have had the majority of possession and time inside St. Gerard's half and 22, but they haven't been able to put a score together so far. Got to win the line out. It's come back just about. Maloney takes it. Nice little step from O'Hanlon. Grubber kick through. Should be numbers there for Gerrards. There is. Taken by Chambers and trying to go away all on his own. Brilliant. Back it goes from Buckley. And then Foley. Has he found touch? He has. Brilliant play by the Gerrards full back, and try scores then on Chambers there.
Yeah, Sweeney just needed, or sorry, not Sweeney. Charlie, or not Charlie. Oh no, Hallam needs to have a bit more composure there. Kicking the ball away in the 22 is you're after losing your team 50 metres, but they get another opportunity here to get back in the game.
Again, Monkstown win the line out once again. It's Shaw who takes it into Broderick, trying to puncture that hole up the middle. There's the open side, Louis Cahill, over halfway. There for O'Hanlon, the captain. Charlie Marr. Has he lost that ball forward? I think he has. No, penalty. Not release. Hands on the ground. The ball did seem to go loose, but it wasn't against Charlie Marr. Monkstown with the penalty.
Monkstown just needs to do the simple things well here. As I said, they've had a lot of possession, so it's the unforced errors. So they need clean win, clean ball at the line out and get themselves into the game.
Another decent attacking position here as we just passed the 20-minute mark. Maloney once again, ball off the top. Better from Monkstown, trying to go through the middle. Just taken in by Quinn, but Monkstown still have it. Here's Marr. Big strong carry by the number 8. Doesn't want to get isolated. Support arrives just in time. Hands out from Broderick. Finds his winger. And trainer Russell brings it to the 5-metre line. Once again, Gerard's defence rock solid, and that's a brilliant turnover.
Gerard's scramble D is what's keeping him in this game. Must be very frustrating for Monkstown. I think it was Balfe who got in for that steal. It's a nice one when your wingers are coming up with poaches.
So Kieran Foley then to try and relieve a bit of pressure with that boot of his. Monkstown fans doing their best to put him off, but that'll bring play just outside the 22. Gerards will have the throw. Clean take at the back of the line out. Out it goes from Buckley to Foley and into Sweeney. No room for him to carry this time. Chance to relieve a bit of pressure, almost blocked down. This is not going to find touch, but the whistle has gone. It's a penalty to Monkstown, and it's right in front of the post here. They might be tempted to take 3 points and just get some momentum on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think it'd be a wise decision just for the amount of possession they've had to finally get the scoreboard moving. Their maul's been good, but it seems like Gerard have a pretty good plan for stopping it. They've had a few unforced errors in the 22, so it'd be wise to take your 3 and start building the score.
Yeah, that's exactly what Captain Owen O'Hanlon has decided to do. So it'll be Ronan Mahan then with his first kick of the match, straight in front of the post, as he said. It should be a handy 3 points and reduce the gap. So Mahan then to make it a 2-point game. Struck it well. Flags go up. 5 points to 3. CBC off the mark after 24 minutes.
Yeah, well deserved. I think they've probably had about 80% of possession in Gerard's half. So 3 points is the least they deserved. Gerards need to start exiting better, or they're going to be under an awful lot of pressure for the rest of the game.
Yeah, finally some points to show for their efforts, and Gerards, who scored the opening try from Zenon Chambers, haven't really been down inside Monkstown's 22 since that time. Be Foley to get us back underway. Beautiful restart. Flying after this one, Conal Lunn, just too far ahead from him. And a clean take from Ronan Mahan. Fullback did well and hangs on to the ball. Here's Marr. Just jinking his way outside the 22. Nowhere for Cahill to go, takes the tackle. O'Hanlon puts one up. Here's Foley, little dummy, beautiful from Foley, and look at the speed, trying to get away all on his own. Brings play to the 10-metre line. Nice break by the fly half. There's 3 on the outside here. Lovely floating pass to Zenon Chambers, the full-back, trying to do it all on his own, bouncing off the first tackle. Another nice break from the full-back. It's had a decent game so far. There's the chip and chase. Monkstown come across. Here's Conor Broderick. It's going to bounce for him. Nowhere to go. He's got to be careful. And Gerard's trying to hold him up here. Chambers first to get to him, but Broderick hits the deck. 10 minutes to play, end of the first half. And CBC clear their line. Line out to St. Gerard's.
Monkstown need to be careful with the amount of numbers they're putting in those rucks for the box kicks. They're putting nearly the whole pack in, so leaving themselves open to a counter-attack. Hopefully they can resource it with maybe one or two less and give themselves a better chase line.
Once again, it's Connellan, the target in the line out. Monkstown haven't engaged. Gerard's marching into the 22. Now Monkstown try and mount some sort of opposition, but they track it and they sack them all, and they're penalised for doing so. Penalty St. Gerard's.
Yeah, Monkstown trying to stand off the maul again. Once again, Gerard's communicating to the referee that the ball's the front, which means they can advance forward. As soon as the contact is made, they can pass the ball back. It's an interesting tactic, but I feel like once it hasn't worked once or twice, you probably need to
yeah, it looks like
rethink.
You know, it's all well and good doing against an England team captained by Dylan Hartley, but you know, this Gerard's team seem like they know what they're doing out there.
Exactly,
so.
Exactly.
Clean take again from Gerard's. Can they set them all going here? It's good initial shove from Monkstown just to push them back out a little bit. They want to be careful here. They don't want to get lost in a sea of bodies, Gerard's. Now they start to go forward over the 5 metre line. It's really good work by the pack. Can they go all the way from here? They followed it. Out it goes. Chance for Chambers this time. Nowhere to go. Needs to recycle the ball. Gerard's going to bash their way towards the line. Only a metre to go. Looking for a second try of the game. Monkstown trying to defend here. Gerard's almost at the line. There, they're down. Try's good. Gerard's are in again. Brilliant work by the pack. It's their second real attack of any note. It's gone to their open side. Turlock, McCracken, Brown. And a brilliant finish by the flanker.
Gerard's doing a great job with their forwards at latching on to the ball carrier and creating almost like a 2 versus 1 for the defender. It's almost impossible to defend unless there's going to be 2 Monkstown lads hitting that single carrier.
So Turlock, McCracken, Brown gets Gerard's second try. It's only their second real opportunity inside Monkstown's 22. They are clinical when they get their chances. And 10 points to 3, conversion to come. They're in control here in the first half. This to make it a 9-point lead. Beautiful strike. Hits the ball so cleanly, does Kieran Foley. 12 points to 3. And all of a sudden, CBC, for all their possession, find themselves 9 points down.
Yeah, I think those really big turnovers that Gerard's are having on their 5 metre line are paying dividends for them now. They haven't really had possession, but when they had, they look unbelievably dangerous. CBC have tried a few different tricks, whether it be around maul defence and a few other things that just maybe need to have a rethink at half-time.
So, restart from Ronan Mahan. CBC playing catch-up now. Clean take under pressure from Gerard's again. Sweeney looking for the ball and getting it. Bounce off one and the offload. Out to his tight head, Owen McCall. And out of space all of a sudden for Gerard's to run into. Here's Evan Chambers trying to switch his way back inside. Good work by the full-back. He's such an elusive runner, isn't he? Not the biggest guy on the pitch, but I'll tell you what, Monkstown are having awful trouble trying to bring him down. On they go. Good carry. There for Buckley. Out it goes. Foley to Lunn. Second row presents it. Foley again. Chambers back on his feet. Out they go to the wing. Buckley wants it now. Couple of prop forwards to aim for, but it's Lunn who knocks it on. An advantage now to Monkstown. Can they create something out of nothing from here? Bit of a mess there at the moment. Surely no advantage for the first knock on. It'll be a scrum to Monkstown, and they've got about 4.5 minutes to go.
Big opportunity here to get themselves back in the game. Midfield scrums are becoming more and more dangerous. It actually looks like they're just inside the Gerard's half, so the 50-22 won't be an option, but still a great opportunity for the backs to attack.
Yeah, maybe up to finish with a score here, but a lot of work to do. That Gerard's defence has been rock solid so far. Monkstown reduced to just one penalty kick a goal for their efforts. There's the feed. Now away goes Charlie Marr. Strong ball carrier. Haven't seen a huge amount of him so far, but that was better. Onto it they go. Here's Ronan Mahan. Good tackle by the inside centre, Nathan Hart for Gerrards. Ball there for O'Hanlon, the CBC captain. Charlie Marr again. That's a much more powerful carry from the number 8. Where's that ball? A little bit slow to come back. Right they go this time. Matthew Shaw. Well marshalled. Big hit from Buckley. And from Oscar Cobb, the Gerrards blindside flanker. Back inside from Marr. Here's Tom Reynolds. Out it goes to the hooker this time, Maloney. Lovely offload. Better from Monkstown. Did that go forward? Referee's hands are down. It went backwards, he says. But not on that occasion. And it looks like Monkstown just trying to force that ball a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit, but you probably have to tip the cap a little bit to the Gerrards defence. You can see clearly they're going after him with 2-man tackles, but then it's what happens next is one of those 2 men is second jobbing, where he's getting back up and he's counter-rucking and making a mess of it, which means Monkstown have, with including the carrier, 4 men in every ruck, which means you've less people to attack with, which means it's easier to defend again. So it's a knock-on effect of that second effort from the Gerrards defenders.
So 3 minutes before the half-time break then. The feed from Buckley. Out it goes to Foley. Little dummy there by Ross McRae. Trying to go through on his own, the outside centre. Balfe switches it all the way to the right wing. Another good carry this time from Robert Hughes. Quick ball, Foley. In behind it goes, Chambers. Lovely hands from Gerrards in full flight now at the moment. Taken in by Cobb. And Oscar Cobb gets over a 10-metre line. Little dummy from the tight head, Owen McCall. Gerrard's really confidence high at the moment and they're playing some beautiful rugby. Just as I say, curse to the commentator. McCracken Brown knocks it on and Monkstown get the scrum. It had been great up to then.
Yeah, Foley's a little bit unsympathetic with the pass at the line. I think anyone who's played rugby has been dumped one of those before. You're never too happy about it, how much you can do. But
thanks very much for that pass.
Yeah, we'll move on. We'll do our scrum, we'll move on.
So it looks like you're going to be a substitute on the Monkstown team. Not sure if this is a HIA or what's happening. Maybe a blood injury. Looks like a blood injury there just to get that tidied up.
Yeah, his last opportunity here at the half probably for Monkstown to try to get something on the scoreboard. With the position they're in, it's probably have a crack for 2 or 3 phases, and if nothing's looking like it's going to happen, get it off the field, because Gerrards have shown how dangerous they are with possession, and a big turnover could lead to an even bigger deficit going into half-time.
Yeah, here we go. So this should be coming up the last few seconds of the first half. Cian O'Donnell's had that blood injury sorted out, so he's okay to take his place in the back row again. There's a feed from O'Hanlon. Got a little half break on his own. There's room on the left-hand side here if they can get the ball wide. That's exactly what they do. And here is trainer Russell, Irish international. Can't quite get away. Marr trying to go over the top.
Advantage.
An advantage, penalty. We've gone to 35 minutes, so it's at the referee's discretion now. Monkstown can get a try here now. You feel we've given them a huge momentum going into that second half.
Yeah, great launch play off that scrum there. They used the scrum half as the extra man to go down the blind side with the miss pass, setting the winger away. Now they have an opportunity, about 15 metres out with them all. They need this to keep themselves within touching distance going into halftime.
So Luan Maloney then to throw from Monkstown, just getting the call from his loose head, Ethan Ocampo. Got to win the line out, that's exactly what they do. Louis Cahill, ball's gone loose though. Chance to crash it up at the inside centre. Taken in by Milo Quinn, big tackle. Still there from Monkstown, back inside it goes. Louis Cahill at the 5 metre line. Ball there for O'Hanlon, and the captain of Monkstown have stolen through. The try's been given. Or was it? No, penalty. It's a penalty. Hands on the ground. There you go. Monkstown thought they scored. Referee right on the spot. And not to be for Tom Reynolds, who thought he'd pull one back from Monkstown. Gerard surely will kick this one out because that should be half-time. There's the half-time whistle. Drama at the end of the first half here in Donnybrook then. Monkstown denied a try and St. Gerard's in control.
Unless he was ahead of the ball there, I think that is a harsh call, but we'll have to wait and see the replay.
So there you go, half-time. It's St. Gerard's with 2 tries on the board. The first from Zenon Chambers and then McCracken Brown, the open side flanker. Just 1 penalty so far for CBC Monkstown. Half-time score in Donnybrook is CBC Monkstown 3, St. Gerard's 12. So ready to go down for a second half, and it's catch up for CBC Monkstown. St. Gerard's in control here, and in truth, after a bit of a slow start from Gerard's in terms of possession, Monkstown dominated the first 15 minutes. They've been the better side really since then.
Yeah, they would have felt a little bit hard done by at the end of that half there, but I think from a Monkstown player now, it's just keep sticking to the process. They're getting opportunities, they need to start taking some, and they need to starve this Gerard's team in possession because they look so dangerous to have the ball.
So it'll be Kieran Foley to get us underway, the captain and fly half. Had a very good first half for Gerard's. Oh, brilliant take, almost. It did go forward though, I think from the hands of Conor Lunn. Second row forward for Gerard's. Just lost it as he went up. Monkstown with the advantage, and it's Owen O'Hanlon. Box kick. Taken by Harry Balfe. And here's the tight head, Owen McCall. Good carry from McCall. Straight into Tom Reynolds. Good match between the two of them. It's the tight head who comes back with the ball. Foley again. Boots it straight down the throats of the Monkstown fullback Ronan Mahan. Scored their only point so far. And he returns the kick. Here's Foley. Foley gets past one. Oh, lovely offload. Was that held by Ulton Woods? No, knocked on by the winger. Well, almost worked out. You can see what he was trying to do.
Yeah, great feat by Foley, but yeah, the offload, it was one of those ones where you kind of need to turn your body to be in control of where the ball's going. If they got it, it would have been brilliant if they were away, but unfortunately couldn't get it to hand.
And a reset, wasn't quite the right hit from the referee. So Hanlon to feed. Monkstown looking to try and start the second half with a score here. Over with the winger. Here's Trainer Russell, one of the two internationals I mentioned in the first half on the Monkstown team. In behind from Cahill. Just about held by Broderick, the fly half. Looks for a pass on the outside. Now a bit of room here. Good tackle from Harry Balfe. Monkstown have it back though. Kick over the top from O'Hanlon. Where's that going to bounce out on the full? It'll be a line out to St. Gerard's, and a mistake by the CBC Monkstown scrum half.
Nice few phases there by CBC, but it's those unforced errors that I think are going to come back to haunt them, especially when they're trailing. They need to start putting the attacking kicks are right options, but kicking it out in the full is the biggest sin.
Yeah, just unforced errors, really gifting possession back to Gerard's, who try and set that maul. Worked well for them towards the end of the first half. This time Monkstown engaging from the start. It's gone down. Referee happy to let play continue. Ball should be there for Buckley. Taken in by Hearts. Penalty Monkstown. Well, it was Nathan Hart, the inside centre, who carried it in. And again, Gerard's talking back to the referee. They've lost 10 metres.
Big moment there. It's kind of cancelled out now, that moment. Be interesting to see if they have the length to go for the points here, or it looks like they're going to go into the corner.
So touch found. Chance here for Monkstown to try and pull some points back. Line on inside the 22.
the line-out sessions you do during the year for these big moments. They need to execute on this one and get themselves into the game. They've had a few errors with big line-outs so far this game.
So let's see what they can do from here then. It's Maloney throwing. Brilliant steal again. I think from Lunn, who got up to take a hand to that. He's done brilliantly in the line-out. Conor Lunn for St. Gerard's. Foley trying to kick it clear. It's going to stay in play. Tackle from Balfe. Monkstown secure possession. Little half break from O'Hanlon. Brilliant put in scrum half. 1-on-1. O'Hanlon back against pace. And that's a brilliant try by the Monkstown scrum half. Owen O'Hanlon did it all on his own. And Monkstown, after 40 minutes, have their first try of the match.
That's one way to make up for kicking it out in the full. Unbelievable individual effort there. Even how he stood up the last defender and took him on the outside, showing real class and pace.
What a try that was from Owen O'Hanlon. Captain from Monkstown, leading by example, but that was all about the individual brilliance of the number 9. And all of a sudden now, with the conversion to come, chance to make it a 2-point game. How quickly things change. It's not an easy one. Struck it well enough. Looks pretty good from here. Now the flags stay down, so it's just missed left and wide of the posts. So 12 points to 8. Monkstown closed the gap to 4.
Monkstown are going to need to sort out their line out when they get in those attacking opportunities. They've squandered too many, and I think it's going to come back to bite them if they can't sort it out before the end of this game.
So Charlie Marr takes it. Well, there you go. That's something to get the fans going. The quickest route away from the 22 is straight through to St. Gerard's cover defence, and that's why he's been touted as a future international. Mistake from Ronald Mann under the high ball from Monkstown. He recovered well though.
There's no one at home for Gerard's here.
No, there's nobody back at all. If Monkstown can put this one through. I think they've just realised. Got a couple of players in the backfield. Again, it's Charlie Marr being asked to carry. O'Hanlon with the box kick. Here's Sweeney, nice hands from the big man. And Sweeney got to run this one all the way back. Nobody wants to make a tackle. Out it goes from Foley. Juggling with the ball. Taken in by Cody Fitzpatrick. Here's McCracken Brown, one of the try scorers in the first half. Luke Tanner at scrum half. And here he is again. Substitute for Gerard, and they get the penalty. Monkstown gone off their feet.
Monkstown, interestingly, whether they mean it or not, are defending with no full back inside their own 22. I'm not sure if that's a ploy just to stop these big ball carriers, or their full back was just caught up in the front line, but very hard to attack against 15 men in the front line.
So Chambers finds touch. Decent position here for Gerards. Yet to score in the second half. They've only played about 8-9 minutes of it. And the ball is with Cian Geraghty, vice captain. Got to hit the target here. That's exactly what they do now. Can they get the driving ball here? Good start for St. Gerard's. They're making forward momentum towards the try line. Monkstown have robbed it. Brilliant steal. I think It's taken by the number 8, but they've given away the penalty, then isolated Charlie Marr after doing all the hard work. No, it was their tight head prop, own Christopher O'Toole, who stole the ball, got isolated and then lost it. So penalty for Gerrards. Interesting to see what they decide to do here. So 2 substitutes on for St. Gerrard's. Cody Fitzpatrick standing at fly half. New scrum half as well. And Luke Tanner. And it goes from Tanner. Fitzpatrick, lovely pass straight through the middle. Almost getting through outside centre. Ross McRae still there for Gerrards. Wide it goes. Harry Balfe, one-on-one. Balfe for the corner. Balfe scores Gerrards, and that pushes them further in front. Brilliant try. And the winger looks like he enjoyed that one.
Interesting decision to go for the scrum in the first place off that penalty, but they clearly had a plan. He's looked very dangerous all game. He stands up to the defender, and great finish.
Yeah, a lot of work to do, didn't he? And made a couple of unforced errors, Harry Balfe, in that first half. I think he enjoyed that one. Bit of redemption for the winger.
Yeah, I think, in fairness to Gerrards, they've been unbelievably good when they get into the 22. I think they've probably had 4 visits. They've scored 3 times.
And the conversion then from Zenon Chambers, who opened the scoring for Gerrards back at the start of the first half. Kieran Foley has gone off, so the goal kicking duties pass to the full-back. Let's see how he gets on with this one. Not the easiest kick for your first shot at goal. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad effort. Off the post. So it remains 17 points to 8. You can afford a wry smile there. Not a bad kick for your first one.
No, good strike, but obviously just misjudged it and hit it off the post. Monkstown need to find a way of stopping Gerrards when they get in the 22. Big kick-off coming here. Hopefully they can get a turnover and get themselves back in the game.
So 3 tries on the board for St. Gerrard's, 1 from Monkstown and a penalty. Brilliant take onto the high ball from trainer Russell. Ball there for Monkstown now. Can they hit back with points on the board straight away? Would be the perfect response, wouldn't it? O'Donnell with the carry. Out it goes, Broderick. Bit of good room for the backs here. If they can get this one wide. It didn't go forwards, or did it? It did. Referee's hand is out. No advantage accruing for Gerrards. Again, they're just making life difficult for themselves when they do have the ball.
Yeah, and I keep saying it's unforced errors in these big games. You can't afford them. Unfortunately, it's going to be a scrum and the pressure's going to be off. They need to try coax Gerrards into playing a few phases here and get a big turnover, maybe a poach.
Taken by Sweeney. Going to switch the point of attack to the left-hand side. Ross McRae boots it away, but he's kicked it out on the full, and that was the very definition of an unforced error by Gerrards.
Yeah, it was a good option, kicking off first phase, but just poor execution. Monkstown, their prayers are answered, and they're back in with an opportunity here just outside the 22.
So we need to get something on the board here. Still plenty of time left, but Gerrard's looking pretty comfortable at the moment. Maloney to throw. They've lost the line out. Tanner first to react. Here's Balfe, last try scorer for Gerrards, so just a little bit of tidy up work. And the box kick from Tanner finds touch. Monkstown, after all that, still have an opportunity on the 22 with the line out.
Monkstown looking to shorten the numbers here just to try win the ball. Looks like it might be a 4-man line out, which is clever. It's the hardest one to defend. Hopefully they can get the ball here and get a bit of flow going. Actually, just get 3-man, 3+1.
Let's see whether they can hit the target here. It looks like it's Matthew Shaw, the main. Oh, it's gone to the back with Marr, but Gerard's read it well. It did go forward off at Gerard's arm, so Monkstown have advantage here. It's worked out okay for them. Wasn't plan A, but they'll take it. In behind it goes. Broderick trying to find a gap in the middle is Milo Quinn, the inside centre. Quick ball from Monkstown. Broderick again. Kick for the corner. Was that the right option? No, straight down the throat of Zenon Chambers. Full back was perfectly placed. Monkstown kicked the ball away.
Not sure if that was pre-planned, but if it was, it seemed like the blind side was on. Not what you want to be doing just inside the 22 when you're chasing a game, but unfortunately that's what they've done, and they're going to have to hope for a bad kick here, and they're still going to be in for an attack or a counter attack.
There's the clearing kick from Gerard's, not going to find touch. Chance for Ronan Mahan to run this one back. Mahan, step off his right foot. Pass on the outside to go. Here, brilliant from Charlie Marr. Trying to hold his feet. He's tackled to the ground by Ulton Woods. And ball there from Monkstown. They seem to have an overlap if they can spread this one wide. Gerard's slow to get to the line. Now they have enough players. Big tackle in the midfield. Huge hit that was by Nathan Hart, inside centre. Massive hit. Massive hit from Nathan Hart. And I tell you what, Ronan Mahan felt every inch of that.
Looks like the touch judge has his flag out, so it'll be interesting to see here if he saw any foul play in that hit. That was a bit better attack from Monkstown though, down the blind side. They got an opportunity. I think they're nearly better in open field play, which means just get the ball. Like these lineouts, they're trying these trick plays. Like maybe go to a 4-man lineout, do something simple.
Just overcomplicating it nearly,
just get the ball in play. I think that's when they're at their best. Their set piece kind of moves haven't really seemed to work or get them into a flow. They're at their most dangerous when they're counter attacking. So just get the ball back in play however you can. Use simple lineouts, win the ball, and get into the game.
Yeah, it just seems that they're forcing it a little bit too much at the moment, but they do have possession back here. A couple of fresh legs coming on for St. Gerard's. Ryan Moore, not the jockey. It's about twice the size of him. And Oisin Denver, 17 and 18 on their back for Gerard's coming in. So it'll be Monkstown's scrum. Right in the centre of the pitch. 18 minutes left on the clock. And 9 points the gap. Gerard's in control. Place in the second round of the Leinster Schools Senior Cup up for grabs. Decent win for St. Michael's over Castleknock. Very comfortable earlier this week. And then Belvedere, that dramatic last kick of the match to scrape past Clongowes to see them through to the next round. Tackle goes in on O'Hanlon, but he was offside.
4-on-1 there if he'd managed to get the ball away.
Yeah.
A bit of great defence. I know he was offside, but it looks like they're massively open down this blind side.
Yeah, they might try a repeat of what they attempted to do just there. Haven't seen too much of number 11, Cal Trainer Russell. He's that Ireland under-18 schools international I was telling about, but he's had very little ball to work with in space, really.
Yeah, it's just kind of how the game's unfolded. Gerard's set up here off the scrum, they look like they're leaving themselves wide open again down this blind side. So be interesting to see if Monkstown could take advantage of it.
There for O'Hanlon. Out of space, that's exactly what you mentioned, James. And the chance now maybe for, well, cold hands maybe for trainer Russell. You just don't expect him to drop ball like that. It was a beautiful blindside backline move, exactly what you call. They just couldn't finish it.
Yeah, unfortunately couldn't hold on to it. You'd be disappointed with that one. Listen, at least that was the first really, really good bit of attack and play off first phase that we've seen before that, or after that scrum attack before half time. I feel like they're into the game, they're gaining momentum now. It'll be positive feeling inside for Monkstown if they can just hold on to the ball. It'll actually suit them better here if the ball stays in play, because their counter-attack is probably the strongest part of their game.
Yeah, they have a penalty now as well to show for their efforts. Gerard's ahead on the scoreboard, but Monkstown, the momentum is with them at the moment. They've got to take advantage of this, though. They need points on the board.
Yeah, it's coming back to this line out, and they'll kick to the corner here. They need to figure out a way of winning the ball, because Gerards have done an unbelievable job at picking apart their line out so far this game.
Let's see what Monkstown can do from here. Maloney to throw. This time no problem for Monkstown. They try and set the driving ball here. Trying to transfer the back with their hooker. Lewin Maloney crashes over for Monkstown. And that has given them a lifeline. 15 minutes left to play. And CBC have their second try of the match.
Great option in the line out there. Gerards look like they're setting up with a pod that's taken entered in the middle until there's any movement, and they're going forward. Monkstown dragged them with that pod forward, one of them behind, which is second best place to win it in the line out. Put a really good maul together and took advantage down the blind side.
So then 17-13 conversion to come from Ronan Mahan. This to make it a 2-point game. It's a big kick. We'll put them within 3. Every single point crucial. As you can see, Gerard's fans not making it easy for him. It's gone left and wide. So it stays 17-13. The gap is 4.
Credit where credit's due. Monkstown there, they've backs against the wall in their line out. They came up with a very good, well thought out line out call there. Let's hope they've rectified now and all their issues that are going on. They know what Gerard's defence are doing, and they can kind of get themselves into the game and take a few more opportunities when they come.
Well, that's all set up, isn't it, for the last quarter? So Chambers restarts. Mahan just boots it as far as he can. Almost found touch there. It's kept in play though by Cody Fitzpatrick. Back to Chambers. Big tackle goes in. Just on the pitch, Charlie Cave. Broderick calls a mark. He's going to take his time here. That's a decent kick. Brings play to just over halfway.
A bit more decent. Come on, it's a bit harsh.
Yeah, brilliant kick, brilliant kick.
A professional would have been happy with that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Monkstown have a gathered a huge amount of momentum in this game now. A line-out steal and the right back in this game.
See if Gerard's going to haul it down. It wasn't straight. And you just get the feeling that Monkstown are getting a grip on this match now. They still trail, but they definitely have momentum with them. So back in for Gerrard's comes Nathan Hart. Take his place in the back line. Monkstown with the scrum.
Big blindside here, but looks like they're set to go open. The winger is standing just behind out half for Monkstown.
Controlled by Marr, defeated the number 8. In behind it goes Broderick. He was tackled initially, but hang on to the ball. Monkstown trying to find gaps on the outside. Nice break from Mahan, beautiful. Out it goes to the hooker, Maloney. Trying to use his pace. Well, he was never going to get round Ulton Woods. The right wing for Gerrard's. The hooker against the winger. There's only one winner there for pace. Unless they're Dan Sheehan, of course.
Looks like he touches his flag out again. Maybe for a high tackle. Looked like a seatbelt type of tackle there into touch. Yeah, normal hookers can't be taken down on the outside, but the likes of Dan Sheehan can do what he wants.
There you go. Just going to have a word here. Just a bit of a caution, I think.
Yeah, seatbelt tackle. So penalty is a huge moment for CBC here.
So 10 minutes remaining. Broderick needs to find touch from this kick. And he does so. It's a decent attacking platform, and Monkstown have possession.
Yeah, 10 metres out. Wonder will they go to a maul again. It'll be interesting to see what option they use. If they try win it in behind that middle pod again.
So Maloney then to throw. Oh, it's been stolen by Lunn. I'll tell you what, he's been a nuisance in the line-out. Conal Lunn, the entire match, and that was a crucial steal for Gerrard's.
Yeah, he just seems to be sitting on any movement, shooting forward, and I think going for the easy option isn't always the best thing when that's how the defence are set up. If that option will work again, they scored the try off. So hopefully Monkstown realise that and use it here. They have a great opportunity. They're seven metres out now, and they're getting a second crack at it.
Well, Monkstown have been handed another opportunity here. Nothing Gerrard's could do really, just get the ball into touch. Lunn standing again against Matthew Shaw in the line out here. Got to get the lift right here. Monkstown, if they want to win possession. Gerrard's, can they steal yet again? Brilliant this time, taken by Shaw. Transfer to the back. Has the hooker got his hands on it? Maloney tries to break away. He's 4 metres from the line. Monkstown now, it's all about patience. Gerrard's have to defend. Try here. Really would swing it CBC's way inside the last 8 minutes or so. Another pick and go. Good tackle first time from Gerrard's again. Protecting that try line. Ball there for O'Hanlon, the captain. Out it goes. Crash ball runner. Big tackle goes in. Gerrard's forcing him back. Monkstown still have it. Chance here. Almost at the line. Milo Quinn. He's dropped it. He's dropped the ball. Drama once again. Milo Quinn thought he was in. Referee says no. Wow, amazing. Didn't quite see there in the end exactly what happened, but pile of bodies. Referee was on the spot.
Is he indicating
here we see it again.
Dropout?
I think he is. Let's just see exactly what happened here. There's the initial carry. And then it was Milo Quinn who took the ball here. No, the ball wasn't grounded.
Looked like he had a man outside him there. It's the importance of carrying the ball in 2 hands. Listen, it's easy to say that in hindsight. He scores it, he's the hero.
So then, last 7 minutes or so, of what has been a really close nail-biter in the first round of the Leinster Schools Senior Cup. Gerard's fans have a 4-point lead. Monkstown need a score and they need a try.
Goal line dropout, and this would be a great counter-attacking opportunity. We've seen how dangerous Monkstown have been off counter-attack, so not great if you're a Gerard's player facing what's about to come back at you here.
Is there another twist in this one? It's at the stage where the cramp starts to creep into the legs. Well, Charlie Marr, he leaves it. It skirts past Ronan Mahan, so it gives Gerards a chance now to maybe force Monkstown back inside their own half. Mahan did really well. Still going, Mahan. Straightens eventually. Dragged down, good tackle by Turlock, McCracken, Brown. Carry from Quinn. Ball should be there for O'Hanlon. It's a little bit scrappy coming back though, and the counter ruck from Gerards is in from the side, and Monkstown have another penalty.
Needless penalty there from Sweeney. They've done a great job of kind of shepherding across and going nowhere really. It's not one of the ones you want to do when you're trying to gain momentum back in the game. Monkstown now back in their 22.
How many more chances are they going to get? You just get the feeling they're going to have to take one of these.
Yeah, and again, it's going to come down to this line out. I thought they had it figured out after the try, but maybe not.
No.
Listen, hopefully they can get something off here and a bit of composure, because they're giving themselves opportunities. They just need to start taking them.
And Gerards have disrupted at every single opportunity they've been given. Can they hang on though? They need to try and get this ball, Gerards, and get some possession of their own, because it's energy sapping stuff at this stage of the game to having to defend the whole time. Here's taken by Maloney. Out it goes to the captain O'Hanlon. Scored that brilliant try in the second half. No room for him to work his magic there though. Back it goes, tight head prop, Chris O'Toole. O'Hanlon to Maloney. Here's Milo Quinn. Ocampo gives it out to Broderick. Another good tackle. Gerard's defence, McCracken Brown in the thick of things as well. Right they go this time, Mahan. Trying to slip past the first tackle. Monkstown running out of time. Gerard's hanging on. Little step this time from Matthew Shaw. Ocampo, quick hands. Nice one from Quinn. Almost got away. Brings plays to the 22. Reynolds this time. Monkstown comfortable in possession, waiting for the gaps that might appear in the Gerard's defence. Cahill. Broderick. Nice line. Matthew Shaw, big second row forward. Taken again. Mahan trying to slip through. Ronan Mahan trying to do it all on his own. He had two on the outside. If they can get this one wide, surely it must be for the corner. Monkstown! Trainer Russell! Is that the match winner by the left winger from CBC?
It's been coming. In fairness, that Monkstown pressure has been coming. How many times they've been camped in this 22? I can't say they haven't deserved it. What a finish. You got to get the ball in your fast guys' hands and let them do their thing, and that's what they did there. Unbelievable finish again, standing up the last defender and taking him on the outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's had a quiet game by his own standards, trainer Russell, but when Monkstown needed him most, he popped up, long stretch to finish in the corner, and that puts CBC Monkstown 1 point ahead with 3 minutes on the clock and the conversion to come. It's Gerard's now, who needs something on the board. Well, what a dramatic finish to this game.
Yeah, started with finally getting a possession in the line out, getting themselves into the game and held onto the ball really well. Took them to one side of the field and sucked them in. And listen, this Monkstown team, they can play ball, they just need to hold on to it.
So Mahan then looks pretty good from here. Has he got the distance? No, it's just drifted away to the right and wide. So 2.5 minutes left plus change. Gerard's now 1 point down. Penalty, drop goal, anything will do it. You still couldn't call this one.
They haven't really fired a shot in the last 10 minutes, Gerard, so it'll be interesting to see how much they can compose themselves after that. They just need to get a few positive moments together. A nice long kick here. Don't let Monkstown exit easily and get themselves back in the game.
Well, trainer Russell, I think in the act of scoring that try, did himself some damage, so he's going to make way. And on comes Charlie O'Connell to play the last 2 minutes. Gerard's now need something, anything on the scoreboard. They have led for the entire match. How cruel this one would be if it slips away from them, but Monkstown gather the restart. It's all about game management now from CBC. Gerard's need to get hands on the ball. O'Hanlon puts one up. Tackle goes in. What a game Ronan Mahan has had, the fullback from Monkstown. He's been everywhere today. Now advantage to Gerards. They got penalty advantage here. And they might take the penalty at this stage and try and get up the touchline, put themselves in a scoring range.
Yeah, it looks as you said, there was no release there in the tackle. It was a great exit kick and chase. A needless penalty to be given away, especially in the context of the game. Yeah, it's going to be a big set of defence here. They've yet to come up with a big stop when Gerards have been inside their 22. So let's see here, game's on the line.
What have Gerards got left in the tank? Inside the last minute of normal time, and whatever the referee decides to add. But Monkstown, will they try and contest here, or will they just set themselves for a defensive shift? Ludden takes it. He's been brilliant in the line out. Now Gerard's trying more. Monkstown back inside their 22. They've made a good fist of it so far. Still creaking forward here. I can see Sweeney trying to wrestle the ball away. Monkstown have a hand on it though. And if they can hold it up here and stop momentum, they will get turnover ball. Gerard still going forward, and Monkstown illegally bring it down. Penalty. We're not finished yet, James Tracy.
Yeah, that one looked harsh. I've seen them given the other way where the turnover's given, but referees decided it's been pulled down. Yeah, it's going to take another huge shot. It's going to be a 5 metre line out here. This is what it's all about.
Nervous Monkstown fans looking on. Gerard's supporters know they need a score. Any score will do, and what a chance this is. They're going to take a tap penalty. This is it, do or die. Leinster Schools Senior Cup knockout rugby. A place in the next round up for grabs. 1 point the gap. It doesn't get much more dramatic than this. Sweeney charging towards the line. Needs to turn on the right side. He's almost there. Is he held up? Is he held up? He's down. Where's that ball? He's been held up. Wow. Talk about drama. Monkstown, a pile of bodies underneath the Gerard's number 8. And they have the scrum here.
Big call by the referee there. I thought he was over the line, which would have meant it was a goal line dropout. This gives possession to Monkstown versus giving Gerards the opportunity for one more attack. again, it's the small margins in these games.
Oh, this one, I mean, honestly, a single point between them after 71.5 minutes of rugby. It's been end-to-end stuff at times. It's been Monkstown coming from 12-3 at half-time down to now lead by a single point. Gerard's trying to get a shove here. Monkstown now, if they can get this one away, taken in by Milo Quinn. I'm sure they're looking for the referee's instructions on exactly how much time is left here. It's all about game management. Can they see this one out? They've kicked it out. That surely is it. The full-time whistle goes, and Monkstown have beaten St Gerard's in a dramatic Leinster Schools tie.
In fairness now, that Gerard's were unbelievably clinical during the game, but Monkstown dominated possession. How many times they're in their 22? If this Monkstown team can sort out their clinical line-outs, knock-ons, all these little small things, they're going to have a serious run in this Senior Cup.
Well, there you go. Delight for CBC. Heartbreak for St Gerard's. They threw absolutely everything at Monkstown. They led for most of this game, and only CBC in the dying minutes hit the front. But that is schools rugby. That's knockout rugby. And what a cracking match we've had here at Donnybrook. So Monkstown go through to the next round. Disappointment for St Gerard's. As we said, 12-3 down, Monkstown at half-time. They came back to win this one by 18 points to 17. And the fans can celebrate, I'm sure. Past pupils over on the far side as well. All congratulating the team on a terrific performance. Coaches delighted. For Gerard's, it's heartbreak, but look, they played their hearts out. And in truth, it's been a brilliant Leinster Schools Senior Cup match. So that's all from us here. This has been a Videos on the Net production. Full-time score from Donnybrook. CBC Monkstown 18, St Gerard's 17.